So, as everyone knows, Team of the Year has landed, and I know you're all looking for the cheapest place to get some FIFA coins. If you head over to ayohad.com right now, link in the description, and use my code Gonth, you can get a discount. So, the transfer news is back. Of course, January is here, and transfers are flying left, right, and centre. And you don't want to get caught up in a storm. If you're an Arsenal fan, Chelsea fan, Man United fan, Real Madrid fan, Juventus fan, even a PSG fan nowadays, you could be getting shafted. And when I say shafted, I mean bent over and shafted. Shafted. What am I doing? But yeah, lads, today we got a big one. You might have been able to tell by the thumbnail, but yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle may be leaving. I'm going to make you watch till the end of the video because it's big news, but all through, you're going to be seeing quite a few strange ones. A few rumours, I think there's a confirmed in here, and there's of course just one that is pretty obvious, but it's a big one. So don't be clicking off the video, make sure you watch it. Our first bit of news, of course, comes in from Manchester United's camp. We all know De Gea had an absolutely phenomenal performance yesterday, helping Man United beat Tottenham, but is it going to be good enough to keep him? De Gea has been screaming, Real Madrid have been screaming for the last 3-4 years now, and somehow Man United have managed to just hold on. But it's just getting to that point now every single season. You Man United fans are just hoping and hoping. Can we keep him for one more season? Who are we looking to replace? Who's going to come in and fill the boots of possibly the best goalkeeper in the world? There's been times when De Gea have done things that have kept Man United in the game. There's been times when De Gea have been the star man, and it would be sad to see this guy leave the Premier League, but like I said, when Real Madrid really wants someone, when Barcelona really wants someone, all the top teams want De Gea, everyone in the world wants De Gea, what can you do? Team of the Year goalkeeper, the best goalkeeper this year. It's only a matter of time, I think, before we start looking at serious contenders and we start switching up the De Gea card, because we could be looking at this. You Real Madrid fans watching this right now, you Man United haters, I'm a Man United hater, hello. I'm enjoying that card. There's something sensational about that card. Who can Man United come to replace if De Gea ends up going to Real Madrid? It is going to be a big one. Whether it happens this January or this summer, I believe De Gea will no longer be a Man United player within the next, by next year anyway. I think it's a fact. Of course, we've then got Arnautovic, Marko Arnautovic. Ah, wow. He really ain't feeling West Ham anymore, is he? This guy just wants out. He's come out and said it. He don't want to play for West Ham anymore. And I don't blame the guy, to be honest. He's a decent striker. He's still got age sort of on his side. He's getting a little bit older, but he's a big, strong target man with a little bit of flair, a little bit of skill to him. He can use both feet. Arnautovic is a decent player, we all know that. Now a bit of headline news. Apparently, this was his wave goodbye. This was Arnautovic the other day waving goodbye to West Ham. Now I'm going to let you West Ham fans make what you want of it. This guy does not want to play for you anymore. There's no point holding on to something that ain't there. Just let him go. And also, his snaky teammate or his snaky friend or someone who just literally was looking for a payout from Sky Sports News has come out and said that Marko Arnautovic wants a China move in January. Now China, there's a Chinese club out there who is offering 34 million for Arnautovic, and they're offering to pay him hundreds of grand a week. Why would you not go to China, live your life, eat sushi for the rest of your days, and be on ridiculous amounts of money? Or you stay at West Ham, you lose, I mean, you're on a lot less, you're unhappy. What would you do? I'm just gonna let you sit there and deep it. What would you do? I heard Chinese girls are fit as well, man, so what would you do? But now we got a big one. Our first big one of the team, it is Diego Godin. Yes, you're looking at potentially top 5 best defenders in the world. This guy's rock solid. Yeah, he's getting a bit old now, but he's solid. You still won't go past Godin. This guy could be 50, and he's still gonna get the ball off you. Godin is an absolute tank, but there's been news in today, yesterday, and all week linking him with a move to Inter Milan. Yep, it's all a little bit mad. Atletico Madrid's Diego Godin set for Inter Milan move in the summer. Diego Godin appears to be on his way to Inter Milan in the summer, and this is him just doing one of these, like, yeah, probably one of those moments when he's just fucked your bitch. Just joking, chill. But I think this is kind of mad. I thought Godin would have just seen his career out with Atletico Madrid. He's like the golden boy. He's like John Terry of Chelsea. He's like Vidic of Man United. He's like that one defender who you could literally put your mortgage on him staying, your mortgage on him holding it down, still scoring goals, still being rock solid at the back when he's fucking walking around with a walking stick. Godin is Atletico. Could we potentially be looking at an Inter Milan god? A new Inter Milan god, like look at that. That's a card that you could be looking at in the next couple weeks. Strange, not sure if I rate it, and hopefully Godin just stays where he's pretty much born. He is Atletico through and through, this guy. It's weird. Okay, did someone just say Higuain? Gonzalo Higuain, one of the biggest goal scorers in football. You put this guy on a wet, rainy day in Stoke, he's gonna score. You put this guy on a Real Madrid perfect golf course pitch, he's also gonna score. One thing you can't take away from Gonzalo Higuain is he will absolutely bang 30 goals in no matter what league, no matter what pitch, no matter who is the manager. Higuain is going to score goals. Now have a little look at this for a headline. Apparently, Chelsea transfer news. Gonzalo Higuain formally asks to quit Milan to join Blues as Michy Batshuayi exit nears. The Juventus striker 31 wants to cut short his season-long loan at the San Siro to move to Stamford Bridge. Now I've been hearing this. I've been hearing a lot of rumours that Higuain wants to move to Chelsea. Now we all know that Chelsea love players, the target men style players. Maybe even, you do know Chelsea were trying to sign Andy Carroll at one point. They just love this style player. The hold-up guy, not too much pace, not too much flair, but he's gonna score headers, he's gonna be back post, he's gonna clean up the mess. Chelsea love, that is Chelsea. But then I'm also reading that Juventus are ready to loan Gonzalo Higuain to Chelsea for 18 months for a fee in the region of 48 million. So apparently Juventus don't want him to go, they're just offering, you can have him on loan. Why would you loan a 31-year-old out for 2 years? I don't understand that. Because when you loan a player out, apparently you still gotta pay their wages. So I don't know how this works. I don't know why Juventus don't just sell Higuain. I'm not sure what is going on, but Higuain is currently playing at AC Milan, but is keen to link up with Maurizio Sarri at Chelsea this month. Juventus and Milan need to sign off Higuain's switch, and Sarri is pushing hard to convince Chelsea to get the deal done. Chelsea, what are you thinking about this? I think Higuain would be the perfect striker to come in and score you goals. I mean, we know he can do it. We know for a fact he will prove himself in the Premier League, just like he's proved himself in the Serie A, he's proved himself in the Liga BBVA, he's proved himself in Italy. Is there a league Higuain hasn't scored in? And speaking of Michy Batshuayi, yes, this guy, once again, is looking at another loan move. I don't understand, once again, what is going on here, because he's been on loan for the last 3 years. Why would you not just sell him? As you can see here, Chelsea striker Michy Batshuayi is set to complete his Monaco loan move till the end of the season. So he's on loan at Dortmund like 3 years ago. Then he went on loan to Valencia. Now he wants to go on loan to Monaco. I don't think he's ever going to come back to Chelsea. What is the point of keeping him on loaning out a player for like 3 years in a row when you can just sell him? Surely he's young, he's like fiery, he's got a bit about him. Why don't you use him in your squad? Why would you just keep loaning him out? I just don't get it. He scores goals where he goes, he's a decent player. But for some reason, Chelsea keep on loaning him. I don't get it. Can someone explain to me the process behind it? Are they saving money? Is it some sort of way of getting around something? Why do they keep loaning him out? Another one that breaks my heart, boys. I've been talking about, last week I was talking about Ramsey. I was talking about Wilshere before. I was talking about Fabregas. I've been always talking about the Arsenal players that have been with us for years and years and years. They always seem to leave. And guess what? We got another one. I don't know how many years Ozil has been at Arsenal now, since that move to Real Madrid, but he is literally, when you think of Arsenal, you think of Ozil. But apparently, yeah, the new manager, Emery, wants Mesut Ozil to exit Arsenal in order to free up transfer funds for January reinforcements. I'm sorry, Emery, I've had enough of this. I rate Arsenal and I rate you as a manager, but can you stop? Ozil is a great player. Ozil is someone who, he's what, for some people might say, he is our version of Iniesta, Xavi. We love Ozil. He hasn't been playing as much recently, but I think he deserves a spot in Arsenal. He deserves, definitely, to not just be kicked out after all the hard work that he's done. If you go back and look at some of the things that Ozil has done for Arsenal, including goals and passes and assists, I think it's wrong just to kick him out. And another headline today, coming in from, this might be from The Sun, apparently Emery wants Ozil to leave this month to raise funds to bring in Denis Suarez, a cash-strapped Arsenal. So yeah, okay, Denis Suarez, great player. I talked to him last week in my transfer video. It'd be great to see him at Arsenal, but I don't think kicking out Ozil's the way to go. Let's sort something. We don't want to keep getting rid of our best players, our not homegrown talent, but our players that they know how Arsenal works. They've been there for years. Can we please stop getting rid of these? I think all Arsenal fans will say that we can keep hold of Ozil because he's a great player and he's a great addition to the Premier League. But now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Kylian Mbappe! Okay. Some like to say one of top 3 the best players in the world. Some actually come out and say that he's better than Ronaldo. Don't know if I rate that, but no matter what your opinion is, everyone's opinion, we all share some of the same opinion, and that is that he's a great player. Like the guy is so super young, and he's absolutely ripping the world to shreds. I mean, if you take a little look at this goal, it just shows everything about him, his pace. When this guy gets going, you are not stopping him. Like, bro, any team in the world wants a striker like this. He's got the vision. He's got that young flair about him, like a young Neymar when he's just hungry. Like, he's constantly trying to get forward, constantly wants the ball, constantly getting stuck in. And it's dangerous. It's a dangerous star player. Now, apparently Mbappe is tipped to join Real Madrid, whether it's this winter or this summer. I think it's just a matter of time for Mbappe. He's going to leave PSG. There's only so far the French league can take you before you got to get stuck in to the bigger leagues. I don't think he's going to come to the Premier League. I think it's Barcelona or Real Madrid, but Real Madrid seem to be tipped to get this guy. And apparently the Monaco director have come out and said that he's going to get more Ballon d'Ors than Ronaldo. I think we need to chill with the comparisons between Mbappe and Ronaldo because it's still a long way to go, but if that's someone's opinion, fair enough. And funny enough, another headline today that I found online, I see Mbappe at Real Madrid, he'll be much better than Ronaldo. Now, I think, like I said, we need to chill. Ronaldo and Mbappe, 2 different players. Ronaldo a lot further ahead in his career and has proved a lot more than Mbappe. Obviously, he's a lot older than him, but Mbappe has to start proving himself constantly for the next 4 years in a row to even be considered anywhere near the same level as Ronaldo. Ronaldo has been doing it for 15 years. Premier League, BBVA, and now he's doing it in Italy. I mean, we need to chill with the comparisons, but it will be interesting to see. But that is your roundup today, lads, of transfers. I hope you've enjoyed. If there's any news that I've missed today, and there's any news that you feel that I should know, you know what to do. Get stuck in the comments. I want to hear your opinions. But lads, I hope you've enjoyed, and I will speak to you all next time. Peace.